What's up, everyone? In this video, I'm going to give you the raw, unfiltered truth of what it takes to actually run a social media-centric real estate business. Now, there's so many different ways you can prospect to generate leads and grow your business. If you love picking up the phones and cold calling, do it. If you like door knocking and being out in the field and being face-to-face with people, do it. However, I understand that a lot of people don't like doing those prospecting methods. So you're constantly looking for different ways to do that. And a lot of people look to social media. But here's the reality of it. You cannot just start a YouTube channel or start an Instagram page, start recording videos, posting them online, and listings will magically fall into your lap. Buyers will magically appear at your door, especially in the beginning. Now, in due time, sure, yes, absolutely that will be the case. But especially in the beginning, there is so much required to there's so much required to build a foundation that will actually set you up for success, to generate leads and things like that. So I like to compare and contrast it like this. Traditional marketing methods like cold calling and door knocking, like I just mentioned. What you should be doing if you want to see real impact in an accelerated amount of time is, for example, 100 cold calls a day, 5-6 days a week. 100 doors knocked a day, 5-6 days a week. That's what it really takes to do this. And this applies to any industry. But like I said, if you don't want to go that route and you want to look at social media, here's how you can think about utilizing your social media to meet new people and generate leads. I love the 100 number, especially if you're doing 100 touch points 5 to 6 days a week, because that is a number that is enough volume to where you really will see an impact. Now, between cold and warm DMs, following people in your target audience or following people you want to do business with is a better way of describing that. Commenting meaningful, personalized things on people's posts that you want to do business with. Posting, on your feed and in your story consistently. These are all things that you need to break down and do on a day-to-day basis to get known and stay known in your local marketplace to generate leads. Now, say you had 100 as that number. Maybe you break it down as, I'm going to send 50 cold DMs to people in my target audience every single day. 50 people, 50 new DMs. Maybe I'm going to send 10 to 15 warm DMs of people I already know. Maybe they're in my sphere. Maybe we've had a loose conversation about something real estate related in the past, but I'm going to send 10 to 15, we'll say 10 DMs of, 10 warm DMs a day, along with those 50 cold. Then say you want to follow 20 people in your target audience or people you could see yourself doing business with every single day. So that's at 50, 10, that's 60, 20, 80. And then maybe you're commenting on 20 people's posts a day. Or maybe you're commenting on 10 people's posts a day, and then you're swiping up on 10 people's stories a day and applying to their stories. Then also maybe you're posting on your feed five times a week. Maybe you're posting on your story every single day, 3 times a day. Whatever your breakdown is, so long as you can get to 100 touch points a day, over time, all of this legwork and all of this marketing and prospecting and seed planting is what I like to call it, will compound, and you will get known by new people who don't know who you are, and you will stay known and be able to nurture all of these people who do know who you are and who have connected with you. And when the time comes, you will be the person they think of who they want to work with to do business with. Now, it does not matter what marketing or prospecting method you use. It genuinely doesn't. What is important is doing enough volume on a day-to-day basis and doing it consistent every single week. People think that they can just post videos on their Instagram and business will magically appear. And like I said earlier, that will happen over time, but especially in the beginning when you've never been active on social media, this is what is required. DMing people, 50, 60 people every single day, that is really no different than calling 50 to 60 people a day. Swiping up on people's stories and replying to what they're posting and starting conversations that way, that's no different than picking up the phone and calling people. You see where I'm getting at here? You have to understand the impact you're making, with whatever marketing or prospecting tool you're using. Whether you're knocking on doors or calling people, that's no different than showing up in people's DMs or replying to their stories or commenting on their posts or following people as well. So The thought process that you need to have is something similar to this. Whatever it is, you need to have some sort of daily KPI. That is extremely important. Have some sort of daily KPI 5-6 days a week. Have CRM to catch and organize all of this in the same way that when you get somebody on the phone or you're door knocking people, you have an Excel spreadsheet or a CRM software to track, organize, and manage all of these leads and all of these people who have responded to you. They've showed interest, You need to have somewhere to manage all of this stuff so nobody falls through the cracks. And the biggest and most important thing is just be consistent. Be consistent. If you're not consistent, it doesn't matter what you're doing. If you're not consistent with cold calling, you won't see results. If you're not consistent with door knocking, you will not see results. If you're not consistent with posting on social media, you will not see results. DMing people on social media, you will not see results. So think about this as, you consider how you want to grow your business in the direction you want to take it, because at the end of the day, it's going to be a lot of work, and especially in the beginning, getting anything off the ground. So I'll leave you guys with this. I want to keep this more general, but if you want to take video more seriously, if you want to learn more about what my team and I are doing with our clients on a week-to-week basis and how we're helping them grow their business with video and really YouTube more specifically, we actually have an online community for people who want to grow their business the same way, prioritizing video. I will link that in the description below if you want to go check it out, see if it's for you. We'd love to have you there. Other than that, if you're finding any value from these videos whatsoever, please be sure to subscribe and share it with a friend. And with that being said, I'll see you all in the next video.